So we don't apologize any longer, sorry, I had to fix my video, for what our body can and cannot do, right? No apologies whatsoever. So within that, I will use whatever I need to be able to fully define and express my pose. If I need to use the table, if I need to use my bookcase, if I need to use a wall. I'm a yoga teacher. You would think, quote unquote, I could do tree without needing to lean, right? But what you don't know is that I have a brain injury from the time I was a small child, and I also have Meniere's disease, which is an inner ear imbalance. So some days I can do tree like nobody's beeswax. Other days I can still do tree like nobody's beeswax, but I might need to use the bookcase. Both of them are still tree. Both of them are still moving my body in a meaningful manner with breath. So I don't apologize for that. I don't apologize for doing what I need to do within my body to stay strong. Okay? So we don't apologize if you need to. Actually, let me share one more thing. This is cool. So I'm not going to apologize if I need to do tree sitting down. What? You know what tree looks like. I'm not going to apologize for that because as my yoga teacher or the other class are standing up in tree, I'm going to be in tree. This will be my low tree. This will become my high tree, right? If the yoga teacher says move into stargazer, this will be my stargazer. Notice that I'm pulling this shoulder down and I'm propping this hand on the floor. If my yoga teacher says move into dancer, I will move into dancer. Okay? So you can do actually any of the standing poses sitting down. Groovy? A couple more things. Blocks. I love blocks. Here's my philosophy around blocks. I bring the floor up to me. Now I'm going to tell you I can, some days, I can stand up and put my hands flat on the floor. Okay? Other days that's not available to me, so I use a block. Sometimes what I want to work on is not my legs. I want to work on how flat my back is. So I'll use a prop so I can bring myself to the next level, right? So for some people that might look like going back, but that's me judging my yoga. It's not. It's me going forward, okay? Straps. I have a real opinion about straps. I would rather you use a strap, a belt, a scarf, than those rubbery straps. Here's why. The rubbery straps snap. The rubbery straps don't allow you to hold as much control as I'm looking for when I call out use a strap, okay? There's a reason, and part of the reason, let me kind of give you the end of the book, part of the reason is I'm trying to work deep in tendons, and I don't want you to accidentally overstretch that tendon, right? So we're going beyond just the belly of the muscle, into the tendons, into the ligaments, using a strap, all right? Another thing, bolsters. Bolsters are the bomb.com. Here's why. Bolsters will help alleviate some of the pressure on your low back. Bolsters can help you create more expansion in the chest. So if I call out, please lay down on the floor, and you're noticing that your shoulders are still tight, go ahead and lay down in the bolster and open and create that expression. Let me share with you one more thing. This might sound weird that I think it's a prop. Weights. No more than 1 to 2 pounds, okay? Any more than 2 pounds and you're hurting yourself. But sometimes, so I have had major shoulder and neck injuries, and what happens is I will do this wonky, I get to use that word for me, right? I will do this wonky thing with my shoulder as a adaptation from my injury. What I love about using weights is that it forces my shoulder to seat properly in the socket. And when I do that, I get the appropriate range of motion of my shoulder. Do you see why it's only 1 or 2 pound weights now? I thought you would. So, do you need to have all of this stuff to do yoga? No. Remember how I said with a strap, you could use a belt, you could use a scarf, right? With the blocks, you could use books, you could use firm pillows. See what I mean? Bolsters, same thing. You could roll up a blanket. So please know that yoga is meant to be done. Yoga is not about when you have the perfect pants, the perfect shirt, the perfect mat, the right blocks, the correct strap. Because I'm going to tell you, as a curvy lady, if I had to do all that stuff, I would have discounted myself from yoga almost instantly. I would have said, I do not have the capability to spend all that money on yoga. Yoga should not be that expensive. Building your home practice, you could get these things one at a time. Or you might find that you prefer the pillows to any other prop you could buy. Personalize your yoga and allow it to be yours. As a yoga teacher, what I'm doing is I get to learn how to work with your body and your props. You don't have to learn how to make me happy. It is my job to be of service to you. I want to be your yoga teacher. May you have an amazing day. Thank you so much. Namaste.